Something I've been thinking about a lot lately is where all the good men go. People seem to forget that through the ages of war is when we end up losing our most incredible, strong, able-bodied, smart, manly men in wars. Like, they're the ones who get sent to the front line in wars. And over the decades, we have lost so many good men collectively in the world to go and fight foreign, so they then can't stand up against actual happening in their own countries as well. Just think about it.
So my followers are convinced that there's a bunch of liberal blue-collar men over 30 on this app, and that I could summon them all into the comment section. But I don't know if that's true. Telling me there's a bunch of men on this app that are capable and strong and hardworking and good with their hands, and they also care about other people's rights, dare I say call themselves feminist, and they're over 30, I feel like that's me asking for too much. Even if they were on this app, it's not like they would reveal themselves in the comments so we could all thirst after them. Not a bunch of liberal older cowboys and farmers and mechanics and welders and what else all those really hardworking job types. I don't even know what they are, but if they all existed, that's just too much to believe in. I guess my followers are just gonna have to suffer because I don't even think I'm capable of summoning these 30-year-old liberal blue-collar men, if they even exist. Why would they show up in the comments? It's not like they want us to appreciate them or anything like that. So yeah, I'm just gonna go, but my comments are open if anyone felt so inclined. So
it's bad. It's bad when the liberal men are staying inside and they don't want to be bothered.
Where is everyone finding liberal men, specifically someone from Florida? Okay,
that question is kind of an oxymoron, but I'm here to help. Usually you can find them in the women's restroom, or you might check your local protest, whatever's fashionable this week. Probably at a hands-off Iran protest, wearing a sundress with hairy legs. You can also find them at GameStop. They'll be the ones arguing with the GameStop attendant, yelling, "It's ma'am! It's ma'am!"
I don't think there's anything harder than finding a liberal boyfriend. Where is he? Where is he? Who of my people, are you guys having liberal boyfriends? Who has a liberal boyfriend? Raise your hand. Where'd you find him? It's such a problem for me. It really is. It really is a problem. And if you don't understand why it's a problem, then you just don't get it. Not even a liberal, maybe a Democrat, a registered Democrat. I just want to find a dude that voted for Kamala Harris. I'm really struggling. I know 70 million people voted for her, so there's got to be one that is attractive and my type and in the general vicinity of me.
I saw a video of Bran Flakes asking where all the hot, straight, liberal men are. And I think that's just a thing in the movies. I don't know if that's actually real. At least I haven't seen one in the wild.
Hi, quick question. Where is everyone finding liberal men?
Well, Kelsey, I live in the Pacific Northwest, and there's a lot of liberal men around here. So where I would say you could probably find the best liberal men are either at a gay bar, at your local protest is another good spot. You may be able to find them wearing a dress in the women's restroom or in the women's section of Target. But what I find is many of these liberal men are also looking for liberal men. So that may be a problem for you. So you may be looking for a woman, but some places to definitely steer clear of are anywhere that's going to have high testosterone, like a sporting event, a football game, gun range. Don't go there. Or Home Depot, Lowe's, again, definitely not the place you're going to be looking for your liberal men. So best of luck in your endeavors. Wish you nothing but the best. See ya.
So you guys know the creator Bran Flakes? On his latest podcast, he was like, where are the hot liberal men? And the women in the comments were like, they're already married because they were mature enough to get wives. So, Brand, if you're watching this, please set up a singles event calling out to the hot liberal men. Thank you.
Next clip.
Okay, this isn't like a rant or anything. This is more like, I guess, complimentary, but I just got out of Target and I was in the toothpaste aisle and this guy starts small talking with me and then towards the end says, so like, can I get your number? I looked at him and was like, like how old are you? 31. 31. I was completely flattered, but I did turn him down. But he was not the first one this month to approach me. I've had 2 others that were very young approach me. And what is it with the young guys? You guys, is it because you guys like need a mom in your life? Or maybe it's just your emotional compatibility, stability? Like what is it? What attracts young guys to older women? Or maybe just the Botox is working. I'm not sure. Or maybe it's my maturity level. Because I can act pretty young and stupid. So what is it? What's with the young guys liking older girls? Flattered for sure, but yikes.
It ain't no yikes. This is a brag. Hey, I'm still pulling them at my age. Okay, why don't you go on a date with one? Go ahead and go on a date with one. Let's see where it goes. That man might pay for dinner. How about you get in a relationship with one of them? I'm just trying to see how long that relationship goes. I'm not saying that it can't happen. I'm just trying to see this all the way through to the end for the plot. What they got up. Man, y'all keep playing. Y'all fool around these young bucks out here fool around and jump on you, man. Fool around and jump on you, give you the ride of your life and send you on back out to the street.
Ladies, do you know where the hot single men are? They're on the pickleball courts. They're sweaty and shirtless. You know that 6'5" finance guy you're looking for? He's on the pickleball court after work. So get off the apps, go get yourself a cute little skirt, grab a paddle, and go get yourself that Sigma Alpha, honey.
Can the liberal men please slide into my DMs? Because I live in the Florida Panhandle. It's really hard to find you guys.
I've never dated a MAGA guy until right now. I've been on one date with one. But I do like a California conservative, and I will say this. They give you a pitch. So I've dated a lot of guys. I've dated liberal, I've dated conservative. Conservative guys give you what I call like the conservative pitch within 3 dates. They'll tell you basically like what they want and like what you could be a part of. Like the MAGA guy already gave me half his pitch already. He already told me like, I own a home, I want to get married, I want my wife to stay at home with the kids. And he already gave me that like an hour into our first date. But with conservative guys, they always hit you with that kind of pitch if they like you within the first 3 dates. With liberal guys, I find that I have to start that conversation. Like on the 3rd date, I'll be like, so like, where do you see this going? Like, what are your goals? And sadly, a lot of the time with the liberal guys in California, they're like, I don't know. They don't know if they want kids. They don't really know if they want to get married. Like they're not necessarily dating with like a clear vision of their future. Whereas the conservatives that I date in California tend to have a very clear vision, and they are very forthcoming with that vision. And so I really like that. I prefer to date a California conservative because of that. Because I'm not a spring chicken. I'm not 25 years old. I don't have the time to date these liberal guys and like help them figure out what they want out of life. And I'll date anybody. I'm not a very political person. So I can date anyone, but when it comes to like what I'm attracted to a man who knows what they want. I'm attracted to a man who has a vision for their life and goals, and they go after it. So in California, that's a California conservative.
Somebody in the comments asked her, so what are your actual values? And she's, what are your actual values? She doesn't know. She doesn't know. They're just looking at this point in time for any man that's going to take care of them and allow them to be lazy at the house.
I am reporting live from San Francisco where all the hot men are. This is where they are.
Listen, I'm from the South, okay? And I just had lunch down the street. I don't even know where I am. And just sitting there, I saw like 20 hot guys walk by me. Okay? I don't know if they're straight. Chances are, probably are. Some of them, at least. This is where they are. I just saw 3 of them in a group over there. Seriously, I just saw another. Also, just like beautiful people in general. Like the women here, fashion. Just saw another one. I just saw 2 more.
We need a new dating app. And I'm not talking like someone create a brand new dating app, because there needs to be hot people on there, tall men, respectable men, because Hinge and Bumble just are not cutting it anymore. I don't know if I've just lived in my city for way too long and exhausted all my options, but I need more options. Or I feel like a lot of people my age just aren't using dating apps anymore, but then at the same time, men don't have the confidence to come up and approach a woman anymore. So you see, something's just not working, it's not clicking, and I am so tired of being single. I'm 30, my time is running out. If you're still watching and you know someone who is looking for someone like me, I'm 30, live in Arizona. The location, that's not a deal breaker, but ideally Arizona, ideally in the 30s, tall, handsome, good looking, and the most important, a respectable man. Let me know.
This is for all the straight single men, specifically in Sydney. Where are you? No, seriously, if you're not on the dating apps, where are you? Like, where do you go to meet women? Where are you? Because all my single girlfriends cannot seem to meet single guys. Like, where are you hiding out? I've gone to bars, I've gone to churches, clubs, I've joined sporting events. I still can't meet single guys. Every guy I have met in Sydney is in a relationship. I don't understand it. With all the people in the city, where are the single guys? Have you just given up? Do you just not go out? Do you just rather prefer male company? Are you just working to survive Sydney? Like, please comment below and tell me, where do you go out? Like, specifically, is there a bar? Is there an area? Is there a club? I need to know, because it is just getting so frustrating sitting on a dating app swiping. I want to meet people in the real world. So comment below, where in Sydney? Where are you? Where are you hiding? Where do you go out? Where do you meet?
Ladies, meet Scott, who is 47 years old. And Scott lives in Atlanta. That's it, ladies. That's all he puts in his bio. He is 6'2". He is a Pisces man who is looking for something casual. We all know what that means. Yes, beach. I love a beautiful, beautiful beach hunting. So it looks like Scott might have a passport, honey. We love men with passports. Well, Scott has a bald head and he has a beard, and not to mention this spotty hunty. Yes, honey. We love a man with a spotty. Oh, and ladies, Scott has some handsome looking friends. Yes. Who is the brother on the left? Come on, Scott, introduce us. Ladies, let me know if this is a yes or a no for you.
Scott is on there for one thing and one thing only. And I think we all know what that is.
This is a PSA to a man that was at the Dickerson Pike Walmart at around like 4:45, white, tall, wearing all white. I think he had a mustache, hot, pushing like one of the carts that is flat that you could put like wood or a bed or something on. You were so attractive. You literally got into a U-Haul with your buddy and you like put your thumb out so he would like pick you up, which I thought was very clever. But yeah, you were super, super cute. I wanted to ask for your number, but then you got in the thing U-Haul and then you drove away, and then I got stuck at a light, and then I didn't get to just do my thing. But if you see this and you're single and you're staying in Nashville, not leaving, or if you're leaving, like, who cares? Let me know. Message me.
A guy in finance, trust fund, blah, 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 whatever. No, you know what I'm looking for at this point? Is a non-ugly male. That's literally it. I cannot remember the last time I saw a physically attractive male, like in real life. I literally don't remember.
Girls are always pretty on the streets, like the only attractive men I ever see are online, like celebrities or I don't know, people on TikTok or whatever. I don't know if I'm living in the wrong place or the wrong country or something, or everybody's hiding somewhere, but like literally, where are all the hot people? Where are the hot singles?
As a single woman, I'm getting a little worried when I scroll on this app that like all of the good single men, 30-year-olds and up, or near that range, they are, if they're single, they're staying inside and doing exactly what I would want to do, which is like binge a show and like order and take out. Like, why when I'm scrolling, I'm seeing all these like cute men who look like they have their head on their shoulders. They probably don't, let's just be real. But they're all like staying inside. Like, what I'm trying to do is text a girlfriend and be like, hey, you know what? Instead of me cuddling into bed and binging all of Real Housewives, let's go out. Because I'm just hoping that one day, like, I meet my husband, like, meet cute randomly. Like, I gotta go out and do that, right? I have to, like, actually put myself out there. I have to actually do my makeup and, like, put on a cute outfit and do that, you know? Crazy concept. But I have a fear that all of the good single 30-year-old men are doing the opposite. Hey, get out there. Please stop ordering takeout by yourself and wait for me to be there with you to do it, okay? Literally, I don't... Probably gonna run into a douchebag. Pray for me.
Listen, man. Again, I say, I take back what I said. I take it back. I'm gonna start trying to get these women married. There's certain women, once again, that I see over and over again on this app looking for a man. If there's a good man out there, please, I'm begging you to step. I'm not joking. If there's a good man to treat this woman right, please marry this woman right now.
This is a PSA to anyone who is looking for a man in New York City. I have found them, and the key is to walk by yourself on the West Side Highway. At most, just you and your dog, and they will literally just approach. Like, I have spoken to 3 different men today, and this is what I look like. Basically, you will catch me here all summer long, and next time, I'm coming correct.
Woman in the comments said, no one's ever spoken to me here. Boom.
Where are all the cute single men in Chicago? Because every time I find a cute guy, he's either married, has a girlfriend, or something, right? He's not ready for a relationship. And it's just like, where are all these guys that are ready for relationships, you know? I am looking for candidates for my speed dating event, and I really want to host 2 of them this upcoming month in July. So hopefully I'm able to do that, but I need more men who are single, who are ready for relationships, who are legit, who are intentional about actually being in a relationship. And yeah, so if you know of one, or if you are one, please click that link in my bio. I have a general interest form where you can fill it out, and I'll add you to my list for speed daters. And if you know of someone, feel free to tag them in this video right here in the comments, or pass them along my way. That would be amazing. And I hope to see you at a future speed dating event if you're a woman or a man, but preferably we need a lot of men too. And yeah, that's it pretty much.
If you're ever like in Boston and you're thinking, where are all the hot men? Okay, I'm in a relationship, very happy in a relationship, but if you're ever like, where are the hot men? Where are the hot black men? Where are the hot Hispanic men, Arab men? I'll tell you, they are at Hot Pilates and Hot Yoga. Bikram, Hot 26, Hot Pilates Sculpt, all the classes I've been taking this past week, the most attractive men I've ever seen in my life. Fit. They're like doing cross training. I don't know if you're single and you're like, oh, I need to start like finding people. I don't know where to look. The clubs, the bars are not working. In Boston, you need to be going to a yoga class, especially in like a downtown area. Like I do a class in Harvard Square, Brookline, South Boston, South End. That's where you need to be, because OMG.
Why are we even making a video like this if you're already in a relationship? Imagine if a man said, hey, fellas, you want to know what a fine, the hot women are? I'm in a relationship now, but y'all want to know what a fine women are? The fine women, the good looking women, like, spoke it? Go to these places. Causing the question, what you doing there? What you got going on? Who you talking to, man? your man's name. I'm gonna go ahead and give him a call.
Bestie Thursday's finally made it out of the group chat. I hear men.
We're at the pavilion edge. This is at the top of Bow Lane.
Yes?
We're coming from St Paul's.
How do you find the talent here usually?
The talent's good. It's good. And there's a few partners who have the company cars. So.
Doing our lips in Bow Lane on a Thursday night. I need a boyfriend, Rob. We are at the Red in Bow Lane.
Right, guys, we've migrated to Yeld Watling. No one hot yet.
You wouldn't believe it, but it's 20 to 8. We're going home.
Vibes galore, great spot. I think we just had a bad day.
We didn't have a bad
No,
day.
as a talent, there wasn't much happening.
No.
It was a bit of an interesting crowd, but we'll try again.
But a lot of blue and white shirts, which we love.
So I'm having to lift these mountains by myself because there's no one here to help me do this 5. And then I came to Walmart, and Walmart said they have no one here to do it. My question is, where are the black men in America? 6. So where are the black men here in America? It's so sad that female now has to do everything for themselves. Yeah, there are some of us who need the black man to help us out with stuff. But the black men here now, the standards of the men are so low. And I think most of our men have lost their standard and who they are when it comes to helping our females. It's sad. Very sad. So hey guys, this is the life of most black females here in America. I'm doing my yard and I'm having to lift these mulches by myself. I'm here at Walmart and Walmart actually has nobody right at this present time to help me. So I paid for my mulches. The prices are reasonable. But where are the men? Where are the black men in America? And then I know a lot of times as black females, the black females beat down the black male here in America, but where are the black men in America? And I think men have lost their standards of helping females, and then females, yeah, you beat them down, but sometimes I understand why you guys beat down these black men in America, because there's none around.
As if the first one wasn't enough, she made another video. They're not coming, ma'am. They're at the house.
You ever wonder why black men don't travel as much as black women? Because I don't never see no black men in men's groups on vacation. It's always a girl's group. They just here because the girl is funding the trip. The men's we do see be on vacations and they look miserable. I mean, irritated. It's like blink twice if you need help. I genuinely wonder, like, were they cheating and this is like a makeup vacation, or you know, is it just like a birthday? It just looked like the man is doing it out of like regret, or I don't know. The only country I be seeing men travel to together is like Colombia. We went to Colombia, there was a bunch of guy groups, but that still is just so suspect in itself, because you know why they there. You know why they in Colombia and DR. Aside from that, I'm like, y'all don't want to see more than DR and Colombia? I mean, come on now. You can get a travel agent. I know men aren't that like into planning. Just hire somebody. No, all y'all ain't broke. I know some of y'all got passports. Where are the men's travel group?
She turned the comments off. It's probably because she knew that she was saying something silly. Well, she probably didn't at first, but when all of the men lit her up, then she probably said, it's too much, it's too much, it's too much. Escape accountability. Control Alt Delete.
So I'm in New York for one more night. Where's all the men out here? Okay. Today my birthday. I'm 30 and I'm single. I don't got no kids. I got a job, multiple incomes. Hit me up. I'm trying to see what the tea is about.
Black men, are you guys scared of me or something? What's going on? Why do I never get hit on by black men? I'm only getting hit on by like other races, literally white, Asian, Hispanic. but no black men want me. I'm trying to come home. I want my brothers. Where my brothers at? Like, I've literally never got to experience being with a black person because y'all ain't checking for me, apparently. I want a black man. Bring me back to my roots. I want my Dr. Umar. Come on, where you guys at? Hit me up.
Go where you're wanted and celebrated. Please leave the men that don't want you alone.
If you are a stand-up black man with a private page right now, if you have a private page right now and you are a stand-up black man and you are somebody's husband, you are somebody's leader, you are somebody's father that they can depend on, you got your pants up, you got a belt on, you got a good, a good decent routine every day to take care of your family, I need for you to make content now. The reason why I need for you to make content is because the internet is oversaturated with a bunch of emotional weirdos. The internet is oversaturated, okay, with a bunch of black men up here that act like children. I need for you to make content. Some of these young black men need y'all. And it need to be more than just women that stand on business. I need for y'all to stand on business. I got a brother in my DM right now. Saying that he don't want to post because he want to keep his identity private. Why? We are at a time where now we need more voices like me. We need people that's gonna lead. We're tired of the Umar Johnsons. We're tired of these ninjas. We tired of them. We tired of these hypocrites. We need men to the forefront, please. We need y'all. Stop being scared to make content. Stop. We are at a time where now things is about to get real. And TikTok and all these other social media platforms are very influencing. And you be surprised who you can influence. Hold on real quick, y'all. Do you know how many black women I have influenced to wear their natural hair? This is just with me making videos on TikTok. I have so many messages in my DM. So many messages in my DM. Okay? If you are a person with a private page and you got all those qualifications that I just named in the beginning of this video, make content now. We need you. We need you. Okay? Y'all got it? Roll.
They're out here. Now, they are out here. But if they're like me, like a homebody, they're at the house. They are at the house because they don't want to be in the mix of all this chaos. But there are definitely black men out here. I feel like if we do put this together the right way, they will definitely show up and show out. But they're here.
If you're not a beautiful, single, eligible man in New York City, please keep scrolling. Single New York City lady here, and I just want to know, where are you hiding? I know you're out there, and I know you're not on Hinge. I know you want to go on a date, and to be completely honest, so do I. So we just want to know, where are you? And if you want to go on a date, let me know, because it's rough out here, bro.
Okay, so I have a genuine question. Where in this day and age do you find men? Like good actual men? Tinder, no. Hinge, no. Bumble, that's a joke. Co-workers, no. That is banned. That is a joke as well. Uni, no. Don't be ridiculous. I don't reckon you'd find someone at a bar or clubbing. No. Festival, also no. Also, like, do I have the money to go to a festival every month? No. Like, genuinely, where do you find men? Where do you find your men?
Nowhere. In my dreams.
In your dreams.
Yep.
Like, I'm telling you, I literally moved states from Tasmania to Melbourne. Maybe I'd be like, oh yeah, I'll find a man here. No, wrong. Absolutely wrong. Like, am I meant to move countries? Probably. Probably we'll find one on the coast of Greece. I don't know. Croatia or something. Maybe someone in Paris. I don't know. Definitely not in Melbourne. Like, am I just meant to go for a stroll along the beach and then find the love of my life? Probably not. Am I meant to find them at a supermarket? No. Like, I'm sorry. Yeah, if you have a boyfriend, where did you find this? Like, if you have a good boyfriend, I know lots of boyfriends. Where did you find your man? Like, probably all the good ones are gone, you know what I mean? Like, there are a lot of men in this world. Like, half of them, the other half are gay, and then half of them are like, I don't know, a different transgender or something. So probably all the good ones are gone. Yeah, and I hate men. Goodbye. That is my 2 cents on men and why 2024 is for the girls.
Well, in order for y'all to find these men, y'all actually gotta be good people. Y'all actually gotta be good people. Which y'all have shown yourselves not to be over and over again.
Okay, I just had a thought while driving, so I had to pull over. And because I think it's really important, but I have noticed, I don't know if anybody else has, but the men on TikTok, okay? A lot of the dating stuff you see, like all of the tea scandal stuff going on and the men who are getting uncovered and all that kind of stuff. And I'm just thinking, the men who aren't on the tea app, those men are the ones on here making videos. They're the ones that are opening the Transformers new package that they got, building their Legos, or they're dancing to some like really hip 90s music. Those are the men that aren't on the tea app. If you want to know what they're doing, they're not out there messing around. They're out here creating content, having fun, being little boys, really. Like, you've seen those guys play with like the little construction trucks and putting dirt into construction trucks like they're 3 years old all over again. That is where the good men are, in my opinion. What I've noticed.
I did this crazy thing yesterday where I went out into the wild and I talked to men. I know. I needed proof that the men in the comment sections of my videos, the ones that leave horrendous comments, didn't represent how all men think. So I asked 6 men, 2 in their 20s, 1 in his 40s, 1 in his 50s, and 2 in their 70s, if they've ever held a door for a woman and if she's ever yelled at them for it. And they all said yes. If you're a woman and you're yelling at a man in public for holding the door for you, shame on you. Men hold the door for me every day, all different places. And you know what I say? Thank you very much. I hope you have a wonderful day. And that is the only reasonable response. Anyway, I asked these guys, as a result of that, do you no longer hold doors for women? To which they all replied, no. One said, just because she's crazy doesn't mean I am. Another said, just because she has no standards doesn't mean that I don't. And the last one said, she's a woman. I'm a man. That's how I was raised. I will continue to hold doors for women. And so my social experiment is done, and the men in the comment section can just stay in the comment section.
A good woman is hard to find, right? Funny. Because if you ask any woman if she's a good woman, she'll say yes. So somebody's lying. Somebody's not telling the truth. Either the men can't recognize a good woman if she slapped them in the face, or a whole lot of women are lying to themselves about who they really are. Now let's be real. A good woman is not about being cute. It's not about having your own money. It's not about not cheating. That's basic. That's standard. A good woman brings peace, not drama. She respects her man in public and in private. She can take accountability without turning it into a 3-hour argument. She knows how to disagree without the disrespect. She pours into her man without keeping score. But here's the problem. Most people judge themselves by their intentions, while everybody else judges them based on their actions. So a woman might think she's a good woman because she means well, but if her actions are prideful, selfish, and defensive, guess what? That's not good. Good women aren't rare because they don't exist. They're rare because most women stop doing the work to become one, but they still claim the title anyway.
Liberal, cis, hetero, white men, can I get a roll call? Where are you right now? I know you're there. I know you care. And I just am not hearing you be loud and rowdy enough. So I'm going to need you to get real rowdy in the coming months and years. I'm going to need you to stand up and link arms with women that are getting drug out of meetings. I'm going to need you to stand up and get in the way of black men getting tased at town halls. I'm going to need you to stand at the front of the line and do the hard work that people of color and queer people have been doing for decades. And I'm not just talking about protests and events. I'm talking about every day in the quiet conversations in your life, at work, in public, with your friends, with your family. Challenge these things loudly. I know that it's hard and it's exhausting to do. Some of us know more than others. But making awful people uncomfortable for their awful opinions is long overdue and well warranted here. And yes, I know it's not all liberal white men. I know that not all of you are quiet, and I know you do challenge it as much as you can, but I need you to challenge it so much that it makes you uncomfortable, that you challenge your comfort and privilege all of the time, and that you take big, big risks, because I'm tired of seeing women and minorities, people of color, queer people, being the ones who are taking the big risks, and y'all are just faded into the background. It's almost too late. I mean, you realize that, right? And by the time you find your voice again, it'll be too late for some people.
So this is a question for, like, I don't know, everyone out there. Married men, single women, married women. I have been working on myself for years, and my own family issues, things that got passed down, all that kind of stuff. Like, I'm very self-aware, and I've been self-aware for a very long time. Like, I remember when I was in my late mid-20s, and I, like, couldn't find men to date that weren't assholes. And I was like, oh my God, I'm the asshole. I need to change me. You know, you attract what you are. So I have I'm 49. I have been working on myself for many years, consciously. And super consciously the last 2 years after my dad passed away, because I really saw how his toxic, unhealed energy affected me growing up, and who I was choosing to date. So I am not on dating websites. I think men should ask you out in person. I am on a website that I don't expect to find someone on there to date or to hook up with. I'm simply on there because I believe in masculine, feminine polarities and dominant, submissive kinds of relationships. I was talking to someone actually messaged me, and so I talked to them for about a day, off and on. We had so it seemed like things, like, we were getting along, like, oh yeah, this might be something. And I said, well, let's meet up. Let's see if we click, and, let's meet up. Immediately the excuses as to why you can't meet up. Dude, why are you talking to me? Why did you message me? I'm like, good luck with that. But I know it can't just be me. And I know that you attract what you are. All that stuff. I believe in all that stuff. But at some point, it has to be the majority of men. And I blame women, their mothers, who raised them to be this way. It is like they've really been getting away with treating women like assholes this whole time, and we have just allowed it. And there's absolutely no respect. There is few women on this planet who have good husbands, who and I know there's good men out there. I know there are. I love men. But my God, what the hell? It's so sad. It's so sad.
You can tell by the way she started this video, she's at her wit's end. Her caption says, "Where are all the good men? Are there any? Really? Are there? What happened to healthy masculine men?" A lot of things, Tara. But you guys act like y'all don't hear men when they say this is where we're at. This is why we're at that place. And this is why we're kind of avoiding the modern women, because y'all don't care.
This is for the ladies who believe that there are no good men out there. And listen, I hear this all the time from my clients or just women in my life that are in the dating world. It's brutal. And I would say the top questions I'm ever asked is about my relationship. And quite frankly, I don't always talk about my relationship because, you know, I don't want to flaunt it or make another woman who doesn't have a relationship feel worse. But then once I started sharing things about my marriage and my husband and my relationship, something else started to happen. Women started to become inspired by what I was sharing, and they got hope that relationships and good men or partners out there do exist. So I want to share one thing about what happened yesterday and how my husband responded. So we're going through a little bit right now in our lives. I would call this a season of waiting and a season of hope and then disappointment and patience and waiting and all of the things. That's the season we're walking through right now. And yesterday I received bad news, and he sat down with me, held my hand, looked me in the eye, and he sat with me for as long as I needed to be sat with. Now, my husband used to be a fixer. He would want to fix and offer solutions right away until I talked to him and I was like, hey, sometimes I just need you to sit and listen with me. And so I can tell that he's really been trying to do that in our relationship, and it's making the world of a difference. Now, I'm not kidding when I tell you that I sat there and cried for a good 30 minutes. He didn't get antsy or impatient. He just was kind and sat there and listened and encouraged and literally wiped a tear that was falling from my eye before it hit the ground. I literally say this because I know what it's like to want something so bad that you don't think you can have right now. And it sucks because you want it now and you think you're ready for it now. And I just want to tell you, I believe in my spirit, my soul, my everything, that there is a person for you. And you might have multiple persons, and that's okay too. It might not be just one. Have trust and faith in your journey, in your process. It will unfold at the most divine time. And then after, you'll look back and go, it was worth the wait. If you have any questions, I would love to answer. I love getting your guys' comments and questions. So drop them below if you do. No matter what happens, always know that you are worthy of love in every form.
So I always have so many people ask me, where are the good men? Where can I find them? I'm going to tell you. I'm going to put you onto this right now. Are you ready? They're on Zooming with their families for 3 hours on Sunday. They're on a couch somewhere with their mother right now. They're in the corner of the bar, just talking to their friends and keeping to themselves and like not really taking up a lot of space. They're at game night and trivia night. They are playing with their nieces and their nephews at a park somewhere, or maybe even at Disneyland, being the fun uncle. Are they on dating apps? Yes, they have a dating app profile. However, it's probably incomplete. And their photos are probably kind of old, and they didn't fill it out very well, because they don't check it that often. You are not seeing them because they're not taking up a lot of space. I hope this is helpful.
Okay, serious question here, y'all. I am curious as to how long you should be single before you start preparing and planning to adopt a ton of cats and go completely crazy. Just asking for a friend.
Where are the men that are generous and don't expect anything in return? Like, I need you to buy me the world and not expect a damn thing from me. Like, where are those men? I know they exist.
Alright, so everybody keeps telling me there's all these wonderful men out there that'll
take you on dates and buy you flowers and do sweet things for you. And everywhere I look, there's all these men on TikTok that are talking about how they would love that kind of opportunity with a woman and all of these things. And I don't seem to understand why I can't find them. Can someone point me in the right direction, please? Thank you.
Can I ask a question? Are you looking for a good man, or are you trying to get cracked? Well, I guess you can do both. I guess you can do both.
So my brother's running a triathlon right now, and I think it should serve as inspiration for all you ladies out there that there are real men. They're just training for triathlons. There aren't just losers in the bar. Most of them are probably doing a 15-mile bike to prepare for their triathlon. So if there are men out there like my brother, who is a sweet angel, who respects women and has good style and does triathlons, then there are others like him for all the rest of us. No one can have my brother though, because he has a girlfriend, but just thought I'd share.